Okay, welcome to part two of making a movie clip. As mentioned, this first part was to sort of actually create the movie clip. So I'm sort of picking up where I left off. Here's our bird, moving ever so graciously, sort of standing still but flapping its wings. Hopefully your knowledge of how to create a simple tween is going to, pique your interest in terms of where we're headed in relation to this. As mentioned, all this stuff has happened in the library. Okay, we started with bird JPEG, okay, which was just a simple image. We went to the bird graphic and we separated those out, and then we created a very simple timeline of this bird flapping. Now it's time to go to our actual scene. As you can see, I have nothing here. Nothing has really sort of happened in the movie. What we're going to do here is just sort of make sure this works. So it says go, I'm on step 38, go to scene 1 in the middle left, which is over here. Drag the bird movie clip from the library onto the stage. So I'm going to grab the bird movie clip and I'm just going to pop them right there. I'm going to test the movie. I'm a big proponent of testing things to make sure we don't move too far into our project to make sure it's working. So I'm going to test the movie, and you'll see there's our bird flying. Okay. So at this point, step 41, it says position the movie clip off the stage on the right hand side. Okay, so I'm going to move him over here, just the one that I popped down in there. And then it says create a motion tween from frame 1 through frame 60. This should be a review at this point. I'm going to insert frame, I'm going to create a motion tween, and I'm going to grab, or I'm going to go to frame 60, and it says frame 60. I'm on step 42 here. Frame 60 should have the bird off stage left. If you need to review this, look at making a simple motion tween. But I have inserted a frame, I've created a motion tween, and now I make sure I'm on step 60 and move him over here. Okay. This should create a simple animation. So I'm going to test again, even though my step-by-step doesn't say to. There we go. Pretty simple. Now these next few series are basically creating some more complex versions of these. They're not horribly complex, but a little bit different. So step 43 says insert a new layer. Okay. Insert a keyframe on frame 30. Insert a keyframe. Okay. And it says create a motion tween from frame 30 to 90. And 90 should have the bird off to stage left. So we're simply creating another bird. So I'm going to go up to stage 90. Okay. Grab a bird. And again, this is just sort of using it multiple times. And this one I'll have, let's see here, let's have him go up here. Okay, we'll test the movie, make sure everything's working, and here comes him. Perfect. Now, the next ones are having to do with sort of how we can modify this. So step 46 says insert a new layer. Okay, and says go up to frame 60. So we're sort of moving through time here. I'm going to insert a keyframe. Insert a blank keyframe. And then it says this time place the bird movie clip on the left-hand side of the stage. Okay, I'm going to back off the stage so we can sort of see it a little bit more. So I'm going to put bird movie clip right there. Okay, the bird is obviously positioned from sort of a orientation that it would be flying to the left. We can change that. This is the sort of efficiency of working with a movie clip. So it says make sure you have selected with the selection tool. So I have him selected. I'm making sure I'm on this new layer. And it says modify, transform, flip horizontal. Okay, that flips the entire movie clip for the time that it's in this tween. Now I'm simply going to create a regular motion tween. So I'm going to create a motion tween. Oops, I should have gone out to frame 120. You can see that I'm making tweens of 60 frames. I would appreciate if you did the same. Create a motion tween. go up to that frame, and move him here. Okay, I'm going to save that. And let's test the movie again. First bird, second bird, third bird. Okay. Let's see here. It says insert a new layer, insert a keyframe at frame 90, and move another bird off to the stage left. I'm going to have you guys sort of do that, steps 50 through 52. I'm going to skip ahead to this last one, which is the free transform tool. So it says click on frame, or sorry, no, I am gonna do that. It references 53 through 56, so I apologize. I am gonna do steps 50, so I'm gonna insert a new layer, insert a keyframe on frame 90. Okay. Create a motion tween between 90 and 150. So I'm gonna move ahead here, insert a frame. I'm going to get this bird starting on the right hand side, have him over here, create the motion tween. Step 52 says frame 150 should have the bird off to stage left. So we'll move him ahead there. And now it says click on frame 150, and I'm on step 53. Apologies, I thought those 50 through 52 were separate from 53 through 56, which they are not. It says click on frame 150. Okay, so I'm going to click right here, and you can also click right there. And it said it should select the bird movie clip off stage off to the left, which it does here. And it says click on the free transform tool, which looks like this. It's a little box. And you'll see that we're able to, and I'm going to hold down shift while I sort of size this thing again. It says hold down shift on your keyboard and pull one of the corners to make the bird considerably larger. So we already have a tween in place. Okay, I can make him pretty big. I'm going to move him a little bit. The ideal one of the ideals of a vector graphic is we can sort of change the size without losing too much quality. So I've made him considerably larger, and it says if the movie clip re-enters the stage due to sizing, position it again. So just move it off a little further. What we've done here is if we go through 90 to 150, we have this thing sort of getting considerably larger. You will notice as you move the playhead that the movie clips don't play. They simply just show the first frame of that movie clip. Remember, we kind of have two timelines at work here. We have the main timeline and we have our timeline in our movie clip. I'm going to save this. I'm going to test this movie, and we should see bird 1, bird 2, bird 3, and here comes bird 4 that gets considerably larger. Okay. Now, this is the Swift that you're going to hand in to week 4. Please note, as it says at the bottom, make sure your first name, it's named your first name, last name, movie clip.fla. Make sure you save this FLA. Not that you would trash your previous work, but we are going to be working with this file again next week to add some backgrounds, to create some more depth to this scene. Okay, so just to review, you're going to have 4 birds. Okay, I have sort of two simple birds, and then I have the one that I flipped, and then I had the one that I changed the size. Okay, so 4 birds on your Swift. Okay, please also make them 60 frame tweens, just so we have some consistency of timing. When we get into sort of creating the more complex projects, that's one thing people sort of struggle with sometimes, is making sure the timing of things is natural. This movie clip that I've created is pretty straightforward and pretty natural in terms of the animated elements. So that's it for movie clip. Make sure you take a look at week 4 and all the other stuff that's in there in relation to what you have to get done this week. Email me with any questions, and good luck.